Hey, I'm Josh Gadbois. I'm a general contractor here in Massachusetts. Thank you for tuning in with us today. Our goal is to provide you with relative content as a consumer that's really to help you make an informed buying decision when it comes to hiring a contractor. Because the last thing you want is to make a mistake and have the wrong person working in your home. So today we're going to go through what we call the project happiness path. And what this is essentially the emotional roller coaster you're going to experience when you hire a good GC for your home. Now I say good GC because a good GC will guide you through this, set the right expectations, and also tell you what you can expect for the schedule so these feelings are not so strong. So let's go through this, right? So here's the process, which can be cumbersome, of hiring the right contractor. So it starts at a low, we move to a high. Now imagine this, you're at this peak, you stroke the check, you are super happy, you signed the contract, the contractor's taillights are fading away in the night, you shook hands, and you're just going to bed so elated knowing that your house is going to be transformed, right? Little time goes by, which is very normal. Then goes down a little bit, team shows up, demo starting, framing's going on, all kinds of stuff. Electrician, plumber shows up, they do their stuff. But then we hit what's called the emotional low of the project, which is right here. Pretty crappy place to be. And what this is started strong. Day 1 and 2 look amazing, right? A lot's happening because a lot needs to get moved, happen. Let's take a bathroom, for example. But right around here is where all the plumbing prep, electrical prep, maybe some insulation starts happening if we're using the bathroom. And then right about here is the inspections. And what this is, to give some clarity, is for a bathroom, for example, here in Massachusetts, we've got 4 inspections we've got to get through before we can even slap some plaster or blue board back on the wall. So if you can imagine that you're sitting there sometimes for a week, week and a half, depending on an inspector's schedule, you're at the mercy of them. Sometimes it's quick, but that's not always. And you're coming down into your room and you're like, what's going on? Are these guys even working here? What's going on? And it's gonna feel like nothing's happening. It really does, every time right around here. So if you've got a good contract and they communicate this with you and they let you know what's going on, this doesn't feel so crappy, right? So, okay, we're back up here, the plaster went on. Say the plaster's gonna cure a couple days, whatever. And now we're back up to finish work. Trim, carpentry, vanity's going in. The team's back, they're doing all the good stuff. Back down a little as we wait, paint's going on, cool stuff, and then we hit one more little low. And this is what we call the punch list. And punch list can go 2 ways. It can be a total disaster, or it can be totally amazing. Now, a good contractor is going to have a process for this. So if they don't, be sure you ask them, because if you can both agree on the punch list ahead of time, before they come back with their team, say they get to here, the paint's done, and there's just a few things left, some things that need to get hung. Maybe you have some accessories for your bathroom that need to get put up. Put it all on paper. Send it in an email, send it to the contractor. Maybe the contractor has a few things he needs to wrap up. Agree on something, because this goes so fast, right? You're in the final inspections. You've got the space, the contractor's left. A little bit of overwhelmed to deal with kind of getting into the space, getting it set up. That's normal. But then you're back to the final peak, which is the totally happy, made the right move. I'm Josh Gadbois. This is what we call the project happiness path. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you could hit the subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it. Our goal, again, is to just give you relative information that'll help make your remodeling experience easier.